Nature is cruel. That's what I'm listening to right now, watching a video. Welcome back to another video of the Short Man World Club. Remo Kazi is here. I actually want to be honest. Like, I want to just like tell everybody, who I am and like tell my name and everything. But I just gotta get this persona because sometimes you have to kind of differentiate your private life from that business life and everything and stuff you're doing online. I can literally, use the internet and kind of get people together. With the SMWC short man, obviously, right? That's what we're building. Oh, it's so hard to build something nowadays as a man or as somebody like, for example, I've been reading a lot of Nietzsche. Not having a clear persona, and if you're coming into the age, if you're actually experimenting on a higher scale of intelligence and you're trying to be an honest human being, there's no truth, there's no personality, there are patterns, yes, there are patterns, there are like kind of structures and everything. But I Shall Speed is just, he's nothing, he's a zero, right? He is like none of his content actually, like literally none of his content is because his personality. He is sometimes acting kind, he's acting kind, he's acting crazy, he's acting this, but it's not his personality. His personality is worldviews. Okay? There's nothing, like no opinion. There's no opinion I Shall Speed went viral for. There's only clips. And that's zero. That's non-contextual. It's literally the lowest form of content that has reached a peak with this guy. And I hope, the SMWC is actually, it's just a friend group, it's a friend group of short guys coming together, and people just overcomplicate stuff. They want to, like, know, please give me, like, bro, when you're joining, for example, let's say religion, right? You're joining a religion. I don't want to compare it to that, but you're basically, let's say you're joining Christianity, okay? You're not asking God, yo, bro, what are the benefits here? What are the benefits, bro? Like, you have to understand the basics of life and real life, right? What are the benefits, God? What do I get? I mean, when you go to church, you get community. You get sense of feeling, there's a higher truth. You are participating in something. There is prayers. There's a structure. There's everything and all of that stuff. And that's a whole nother level that we never will succeed because it's just something truthful. You can always argue, but that's something higher, right? But I just want to give that like example of building something. Yeah, but okay, you don't always need to have that. Okay, like, should I pay you to join something? Like, you just have to sometimes see and not overcomplicate and just, okay, the friend group, okay, obviously, yes, let's go. That's needed, like men coming together, supporting whatever, right? That's needed. We have a mental health crisis. Why are you not joining? So make sure to hit it right now. Like, hit the link right now in the comment section, and make sure you join. I'm literally in the VC as we speak, in the voice chat on Discord right now. Obviously, also do Telegram because Discord, yeah, you can't send you can't really send big files, and you're limited to do specific stuff and everything. Shout out to my girlfriend for the Japanese on the board. I also want to give like some, if you have like questions about like how to manage a relationship, which is like, I've actually have made a few experiences, 3 times almost fucked it up, and it's like, bro, it's like, you really have to get your ego out. Like, your ego, like, egos destroy stuff, because you could always you can always argue. Sometimes there's like literally nothing to argue about, and like people just, like, sometimes it's like, yeah, but you said that, and like, yeah, but what about that, and like, I don't like that, and sometimes you could just take a step back and be like, what am I doing here? Okay, like, this, it's just the person she makes mistakes, I make mistakes, and if you get on that level of understand, like, you can have something sustainable. If you get on a level of like, okay, we are humans, okay, it's okay, you have your past, okay, I understand, you still have to kind of behave, and if it goes too far, if you are not loyal and everything, shit goes in both directions. But as long as you, for example, if you are a man and you are not worth a lot of money, you can say it's gay to just have one girlfriend and be loyal to her, whatever. You could say that, yeah, you could definitely say that, because that's basically not the nature form, right? Being that man. But if you are also just a man and like not the highest value man ever, like basically not all the women want you, you have to play the game. You have to play the game of real, like, what is going on. of a real relationship. Because at the end of the day, you always want her to like she can be with other guys, right? She has the market, the market for girls is like kind of easier. So you just have to be yourself, build that trust and everything, and obviously be also loyal because bro, like people are like when you're young, when you're doing like stuff and everything, the not the probability, but the gear, like not the grief, no, the the possibility, not the possibility, like no, what is it? Not the tension, you know what I'm looking for, right? Like there's like a trap. Oh, I want to find that word. Mm, you know what I'm looking for, right? Oh, wait a second. I'm looking for a word. So when I'm, for example, like there are like traps in life, right? Like when you're, for example, in a relationship, the urge, not the urge to cheat, but like the to cheat is there, and like especially when you're young, there's like so many like that's what I'm looking for here. Temptations. Oh my god, bro. The temptation. Yeah, there's so many temptations because you're like, yeah, I want to like, at some point it's like, okay, like I fucked up, like at some time in life, especially as a man, for girls like they just should just calm down. But as a guy, it's like, yeah, I want to fuck around and like bro, like I want to like go like I want to try out new girls and everything. Like how's that and everything? But the temptation is definitely there, and it's like, yeah, but I need to focus on money and everything, bro. Come on, I don't need a girl right now. But like, do you know how valuable that is nowadays? Like having that kind of security, and even like it can get boring. Like it's gonna get boring even like a few months in. You're like, duh, I want to do it again now from start. Like that was a nice ride, but now what? But you have to understand that at those points, the temptation or like the spirit devil, whatever, is like when it feels so comfortable that there's no source of feeling crazy or feeling very very alive. You want to feel alive. Sometimes humans are like, it doesn't matter what I want to feel, I want to just feel alive. Okay, and that's a temptation. It's really bad because now you're like, yeah, I'd rather just have a breakup again and feel something than just like be in this numb area where everything's okay. And you just have to understand and take a look at your life objectively and be like, yo, this is something valuable, and I'm not really realizing, because I've already like had this like a few weeks now, I'm not realizing the privilege that I'm here at right now, having a person, trusting and everything. You have to understand those privileges, make like kind of pray for that, I don't know. And that will get you ahead, and that will definitely keeping that and maintaining that. Obviously if you're just unlucky and you do everything right, and cheating can happen even if you're doing everything right, I guess, well, yeah, can still be lies and everything. But that's just what I have to give for today. Hope you guys have can take something out of that, of my own experience. Obviously don't have to listen, but it's just my own experience. You can do the same. Let's talk in real life in a chat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.